Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Universal Tarot. I am your host, Lord Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me on this Saturday night. You could be anywhere in the world doing anything you want to do, but you're here with me. So, I have pre-shuffled the cards. I will give us a few of you, not Sagittarius, I'm so sorry. Did I say Aquarius? This is for Aquarius, okay? So, I have pre-shuffled the deck, and I will give some of you a few seconds to log in so that you can join the show before I get started with the reading. So this card, as I'm shuffling, this card is jumping out. It's quite active. I have the Page of Wands. Some of you are trying to start a new initiative. Okay, wow, the cards are talking very strong. It could be a secret initiative. This is the High Priestess. So some of you Aquariuses have a hidden agenda that you're trying to manifest. And let's go ahead and start the reading. The cards are talking, so I'm ready to begin if you are. Okay, Aquarius. It looks like you guys are ready to take a chance. You feel that now is the ripe opportunity to take some initiative. Seems like some of you have done a bit of research before you set out on this endeavor. It seems like after a time of, maybe even solitude or, healing, something in your life that you feel like you had to gain some sort of perspective on. You're ready to move forward. And it appears that whatever you're getting ready to do, it is either cause some sort of rebellion in the atmosphere or environment regarding other people around, or maybe since you've gained a new perspective and outlook on life, you're rebelling against the people that you know or against new prospects. Yeah, it looks like you're in a disposition, or possibly after you revealed your new endeavor or enterprise with someone, they are rejecting it. They're upset because you have a new idea that you're ready to act on. And it's making them either feel not included, or they feel that you're capable of advancing. And sometimes that can make people feel insecure if you're advancing without them, or if they feel that you may advance without them. They become a little agitated at your newfound passion or something like that. It does look like you're getting ready to take some action. Okay. And looks like you even have some money set aside for that. The resources to bring forth some sort of self-improvement. I feel like some of you will be taking the time to spend money on yourself. Some people will become jealous of that you'll start looking better, feeling better. And it feels like something is happening quickly. Something about you falling in love. So maybe you're going on shopping sprees or spending money on someone that you're in love with, or have, maybe some sort of fatal attraction or something. I don't know if I used the right word. Fatal is pretty serious. So, maybe you're falling in love quickly with someone. And you're just really excited to be around them and know them, that you could be setting yourself up for failure. I do see a Three of Swords, broken heart in the picture. Maybe some of you are getting over a broken heart or some type of argument. And yeah, I definitely see that. It's been quite emotional for some of you Aquariuses. And maybe it took, some time to get over this broken heart, and you finally have. There could have been some words that were said, some exchange of information that probably didn't make you feel very good. But it looks like you're going to be like you've been trying to build yourself up, okay? And looks like you either got over this person quickly and met someone else and fell in love, but you could be looking for like a rebound, and this may not be like the real deal. God, can you provide some clarity on that? What are you trying to tell me in this reading? Because I'm trying to put this into perspective as much as possible. Give me 1 second. The cards are talking. Okay. Alrighty. Quite a few cards are talking. Okay, so it looks like you have a bond with someone. Looks like you have a strong tie with someone that you have possibly stopped talking to for a while, and it looks like it ended over an argument, and you want them back, or you haven't let them go, you haven't gotten over them, and you're thinking about, how can I balance this situation out? How can I reinitiate something with this person? So it looks like this is also a very determined woman. So some of you may be trying to get someone that's not an easy catch, because she thinks for herself. So you probably have to do some impressing, and you're trying to figure out how to impress this person to get them back on your team. Definitely you want that bond. It's like you guys are yearning for that bond again. I think some of you, and it's like this person could be fighting you off because of some sort of commitment. So either you guys have separated from someone that is now involved with someone new, that they're committed in seeing what's going to happen out of this, like what's going to transpire, and you're kind of like, possibly you may have to wait until they're done figuring out what they're going to do with that person. And that's the karma involved. And then just judgment. So it seems like this situation has been judged. You have been judged, or this partner has been judged, and they've made a decision not to go forward with you. Looks like there's also a water sign involved, female water sign, that maybe you've known for a long time, and she decided to give you the cut, to say and it looks like she wanted to, looks like because of affiliation, association, or communication that has caused her to make that decision. People that you're affiliated around, friends, okay? Got the 3 of Cups coming up with the High Priestess, something about secrecy in your friendships, and she says she's not taking a chance or risk on that, and you are again in a disposition. So it's like it keeps repeating itself, like you know why this person is not dealing with you. You just can't probably get over this person, and you're steadily spying, being nosy, whatever you want to call it, to find out how this person is doing. You want to know, what are you doing? What are you up to? What's up? And you could be wanting to initiate something, get that old thing back, or try to figure out a way to get back in. And then here's the Tower. Wow. What is causing the Tower to come in between this relationship? What's the problem? Okay, the cards are talking. It seems like the action you're taking, the male is taking in this relationship, that is causing this queen, okay, this is Queen, King of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So, both, you guys are powerful forces. I just felt something like a force in the back of my head. Who hit me? Somebody hit me. I feel like there is... I really did feel something. I feel like there's two powerful forces that are trying to get to know each other, trying to figure each other out. And you've got your sword, she's got her coin. So it's kind of like you feel like, I feel like this person had the power or authority in this relationship, and they kind of squandered it. That's why they kind of lost this queen, and the queen basically feels like she knows what she's capable of. She's probably gifted, probably got some resources in her back pocket, and she's making them work. I think she's valuing herself, not to put up with the tower. Okay, is there anything else you want to talk about? Yeah, I feel like you want to give this person, somebody wants to give somebody something, okay? But they're not communicating. So maybe you want to give somebody something that is not aware of what you want to initiate. So I feel like there is a moment of silence. Nobody's dead. They're just not communicating. So the Ace of Wands is coming up because you're ready to break the silence. You're ready to... It's like you're ready to be creative. You're ready to be happy again. So a lot of you are still trying to get that old thing back. Some of you want to, yeah, you're ready for some sort of victory with, you want to feel like you're winning again. Maybe this person built you up to make you feel like you're somebody really, really special. And without this person, you kind of feel like you've lost your touch or something, or like you don't, like something is not right. But this king is trying to maintain some sort of balance in his dating life without the queen. And yet the queen, so maybe some of you are having a hard time in your dating life. It looks like people are fighting you off, or you're fighting other like women off. And the Hierophant is coming up saying you are not, people are probably realizing you are not built for the long haul. You are not interested in that. So when people see that, they probably try to, get rid of you. And you're like, why are they, and it's probably because they can see where this relationship or dating thing is going. And they feel like it's not something that they can commit to. They feel like you may not be the person to commit. So people could be cutting stuff short because they're unsure. And again, it seems like there's some type of justice and karma about this relationship. Yeah, and it seems like that phase or time frame has ended for you with that person. And it seems like your initiative to be with this person or prove something to this person was slow coming. So I feel like they kind of like went off to see what else the world had to offer for them. So it seems like, yeah. And it seems like they're going to get that. Something very special is going to come through for this person. Just what they were looking for. Okay. So I feel like this person does have what it takes to make it happen. And here we are, very, very happy about moving on. I feel like this person has moved on and they're happy that they moved on. I know that's probably sound like not so great for you because you probably missed this person. But, this person is almost like saying, let the good times roll. And it's rolling. So I don't really think... and it's strong. It's rolling strong. So great things are happening for this person. I feel like some of you could be wondering, well, how are they doing? Really wondering, what is that with this person? How they're doing? What is going on? What's up? And the cards are indicating that everything is going fine. You, on the other hand, may need to just let them go because it looks like it's going to be a fight to get them back. What did Aquarius do? All Universal Aquariuses, what did you do? What did you or your lover do? What did you or your lover do? What did you do, Aquarius? Wow, my cards are jumping. You sabotaged this relationship. The King of Swords is coming up. Why do you have your swords drawn? Okay? And then... somebody's being sneaky. Somebody's running away with information or resources or something. And secrets, sneaky, Hold on. My cards are jumping. They went flying. I feel like there was some sneaky activity, of course. So I feel like you've possibly turned your back on this person, and maybe they felt like it was a lot of work to be with you. You're probably depressing, or something wasn't right. It's too much. You're too much for this person to love you. I feel like you made it probably hard for this person to love you. So maybe you're a tough cookie. Maybe you're hard to love, and people are kind of like giving up. Yeah, again, people are running from you for some strange reason. Why are they running, Aquarius? Or maybe you're running from them. Maybe you're playing hard to get. The Ace of Pentacles is popping up. You could be giving someone lies. You could be a trickster, you know, playing games. And you need to overall maintain some sort of balance in your partnerships. Oh, the cards keep flying with your reading. Yeah, on a woman, you're playing games and you're lying and cheating. You know, I feel like you're not being very serious. You're not playing fair. That's what I feel. Oh, God. It's like all of my cards keep wandering away. Are you the one, every time someone turns their back, you're like, oh, you're just gone or something? Like, it's hard to keep up with you? I feel like that's the energy that's coming through. You're hard to, like, it's hard for people to keep their hands on you because you're just like, you're going, gone all the time. You know, you're a mystery. I feel like you could be possibly a mystery. People are constantly having to figure you out or find you out to see what you're up to, where you're going, what you're doing, because you're missing from the scene. Okay? Let's see what's up with your love life, Sagittarius. I mean, maybe some of you Aquarius are dating a Sagittarius, because I keep saying Sagittarius, and I know I'm talking about an Aquarius. So please forgive me if I keep saying Sagittarius, or if I say something else, another sign. Maybe they're coming through this reading. Some of you Aquarius may know a Sagittarius. If you don't, please forgive me. The energy of a Sagittarius. Maybe a Sagittarius is cross reading right now. So please forgive me. You know I'm on Aquarius. If you hear me say another sign, just know it's you. Okay? So, energies come through for Aquarius in their love life. Express your love. So you have forgiving and learning. Express your love. One more for the record. Dear God, one final word of advice for Aquarius love life. Okay. New love. Great. That's just what you needed. Okay. So forgiving and learning, express your love and new love. Let's go ahead and have a look at this. Forgiving and learning. What is Aquarius forgiving and learning? So love. In the love department, Aquarius is forgiving and learning how to move on. Okay? Learning how to let things go. That could be the biggest, hardest part of life. And loving is to know and learn how to let things go. And if it's meant for you, it'll come back to you. So I feel like this is a phase in Aquarius life to where they're learning to heal. They're learning people, they're learning themselves, and maybe you want people to get to know you and learn you. And learn why you do what you do, or why you feel what you feel, Aquarius. I feel like you're setting out to find new love, and it could be very, very hard for you. I think some of you are actually looking for a water sign. Maybe some of you have a strong attraction to a water sign. I see the Death card popping up next to the Temperance. Maybe a water sign is helping you guys. Maybe you guys have a best friend that you're going out with to maybe, see what's on the dating scene, or someone helping you, guiding you to getting you back into the dating life. Okay? A forgiving. Maybe you're forgiving a water sign, or maybe, you know, Scorpio. It looks like the death card is representing Scorpio. So maybe you're forgiving a Scorpio, or Scorpio is forgiving you. And the Knight of Wands, you're ready to communicate with this woman. So Ace of Swords is coming up. You're ready to take the initiative and communicate. You're ready to take some action. It looks like you're ready to gain this friendship or partnership back in your life, but you don't know how to do it. It's like you feel like really overwhelmed. Like, how do I do it? I don't even know what to say. So I feel like some of you are trying to learn how to initiate people into your life again after a period of stagnation or something. Okay. Express your love. Some of you are defeated. It's very hard. That's probably the part you're learning. Express your love. You're probably trying to figure out how to do that. And it's really hard. It's like you're working on it, but you like, is this the trial and true? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do? You know, am I saying what I'm supposed to say? And it's coming at you fast. It's like you guys are ready to step up to the plate, of course. Okay, initiate the communication, the bond. You know, I feel like some of you guys are missing some sort of friendship or partnership that has been absent for a while. I feel like some of you have been thinking about this person and you want to express some sort of love and affection, or just missing. Fond memories are popping up and you want to communicate. You want to be friends again. And you're trying to figure out what will it take to either get past and over this person or initiate some sort of communication and friendship again with them. So it looks like, yeah, some of you could be talking to friends to figure out how to get this person back in your life. Yeah, definitely partying. Some of you will be partying. Maybe even invite. You may even try to figure out how to invite them to maybe one of your gatherings, or maybe a friend is having a party and you want to invite them, but you're scared because you don't know how they're going to react to it. Yeah, you're like, what can I do? How can I gain their trust? I feel like some of you are, yeah. How can I gain her trust? How can I let her know I've grown as a person? I'm not that mature person. You know, I've moved on from that or those ways or something like that. It's like you guys want to turn a new leaf. You want to show this person the very best of you, and you want to celebrate. You're ready to be happy. You want to be happy in your love life. And maybe some of you want to introduce someone that you are in love with. Maybe you want to introduce them to your friends at a party. So maybe if you're thinking about initiating an old flame, maybe you want to get them back. And you're figuring out the best way to do that is invite them to like some gathering or party or something. Yeah, some of you miss some sort of sex, or it shows that bondage. Some of you are connected, very strongly connected to this person. And you feel like, I need them back in my life. What can I do? You're like, I can't cut this feeling. Some of you are addicted, okay? And you love it. It's like they've been gone and you're addicted to it. It's like you can't kick it. You're trying to kick it, but at the same time you love it, because it's like, how can this person have that much magnetism over me? You know, I think you guys are kind of fascinated by the fact that they have that strong force over you, and you like it. You kind of like it. So, new love. Okay, can you tell me more? Oh, my cards. I'm losing my cards. So, new love. Seems like you. Who is running? Who is this running? Is it you? Is it this new person? Because it says new love, but somebody running. Maybe you're trying to get to know a new person and trying to invite them in your circle, and they're running because they probably got some friends they're not trying to lose just to get close to you. You know, interesting. So it looks like someone wants to take some sort of action to gain a person into their life as a form of possession, secretly in love. So some of you could have a very strong crush on someone and you're trying to figure out how to get them in your circle. Yeah, you're looking for them. Okay, it's like you're trying to unknowingly, you're trying to meet up at the places they hang out with their friends, to make it seem like it's by chance that you're just so happily there at the right place at the right time, but you already had that shit planned. Yeah, you are God. Who is this running? Someone is either running to someone, maybe somebody you're running to your new love to have sex. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're hot and heavy and you're running to give it to them. Okay, maybe that's what it is. And you guys are having hot, hot nights. Every time you turn around, it's like back to back. You're just running there. It looks like this person could also be a mistress. So some of you could be in a relationship and could be having sex with someone on the side. And you're just thinking about this person night and day. Or maybe you had a mistress and you stopped seeing them and you can't get them out of your system. It's like you want them back. Some of you are depressed that this person has that much control over you. Somebody is ruling your heart and you cannot handle it. You're like, how does this person have that much control? I didn't even give that to them. They didn't even take it. They just got it. And the judgment is coming up. So yeah, victory, oppression, and judgment. It's like you're just happy to know this person, be around this person. At the same time, it's depressing because this person got way too much like control and they're not even trying. You just giving it to them because that's how you're compelled to feel, and the situation has been judged, and the judgment is you're in love and you want to do a whole lot. You know, you're ready to put your past behind you. It looks like some of you are really willing to give up people, friends or whatever, that lovers or whatever, that like this person is worth it. I'm willing to give this shit up for them. They're worth it. This person makes you ultimately happy. This person gives you, looks like some of you have known this person since your teenage years or childhood, something like that. Looks like a water sign as well. And you're in a disposition. You don't know what to do. But again, here's the card again. You're running. It's like you're either running from them or you're running to them. You figure that shit out, Aquarius. You know who's running to and fro or trying to get away with something. Somebody's either trying to get away with something or they're running to the person. Let's figure out the final advice for Aquarius. Oh, the angels' advice. Sorry. Angels. So relationship. Looks like Aquarius is ready to settle down. They can't shake it. Uh-oh. Opportunity to forgive. Lots of forgiveness. So it looks like whoever you want a relationship with, looks like you guys are probably trying to forgive one another, okay? And perfect timing. So now is the perfect timing to go ahead and start, I guess, communicating, statements of forgiveness or sweet nothings to say, I miss you, please forgive me, I love you. Whatever you want to say, Aquarius. You're pretty creative and you know how to communicate the words of your heart. So I don't really think that'll be hard to do, okay? Relationship, do you want to shed some light on that, angel? So yeah, you guys are secretly in love with someone. It looks like, again, a water sign. One of you, Aquarius, is in love with a water sign, a beautiful water sign. And you're in a disposition. You don't know what to do. And again, out of all cards, look what popped up again. Either you're running to this person or you're running away. Maybe you're running to... You know which direction you're running to or running from. You know what it is, okay? So something about that, I don't know. Maybe is this person running from you? I don't know. There's some competition though. Okay, there's some competition, and you're spying, you're checking the scene out to see if it's okay, if the coast is clear to come back. And looks like a broken heart though. Some of you, it may not be what it used to be. Broken heart in love. Some of you are in love, but somebody's hurting about that phase. Maybe they're saying that cycle is over. They no longer feel how they used to. Uh-oh, here's the justice. Karma has returned. Here's the tower, comes crashing down. The relationship is crashing down. It's not what it's not what it used to be. It's not what it seems. Looks like this queen has her attention on something else. Possibly her money or someone else. A new bond. Yeah, a new relationship. Sorry. Yeah, she's got some friends, some prospects that have popped up. So she's got some options. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, opportunity to forgive. Let's speak about that. So yeah, family life. And somebody has either been forced out of the home or is going through some health problems or is struggling at this time financially. Opportunity to forgive. Maybe you're forgiving someone who in your family has put you in a disposition. You're having opportunity to forgive. Looks like again a Scorpio. Death card is coming up. Maybe forgiving that cycle of being the person to ask for forgiveness. Maybe that part is over because someone has already forgiven you. So it's time to move. It seems like something is moving quickly. Like you no longer have to ask for forgiveness. You're already forgiven. You're on this journey now. Here's the Fool card. Maybe you don't even know you're forgiven. Yeah, the person that has excused you, they've already forgiven you. Yeah, and the King of Wands is coming up, to communicate with this queen. And it looks like there's going to be some sort of offer made. Yeah, he wants to give her something. He wants to give her something. But she's going to be in a disposition about it. And then looks like she's like, but it looks like this person has other suitors and it's going to be some competition. They're like, no, I want her. No, I want her. I want her. So, and yeah, it's like she's a star. She's a prize. She's a beauty. They want her. This woman could also be spiritual as well. And the Chariot is here to say that you want to rush in and save the day, ask for forgiveness and move on. But it seems like you're going to have to undergo some sort of healing because it looks like you're going to be in a holding state. Like things may not be going your way. Yeah, and you may end up leaving or they're going to be leaving. Yeah, and the decision will be made. A swift decision will be made. And it's going to hurt you because it's kind of like you probably had hope for something else. Because ultimately, you probably used to be the ruler of this person's heart. You probably had a soft spot in their heart, but it seems like being victorious in that position no longer stands, and you're hoping that you can still be the man to possess that person's heart. But the moon is coming up saying things have changed. There's maybe some aspects about life, about this person's life that you have not fully comprehend. Okay, so perfect timing. What about this perfect timing? So perfect timing maybe to either communicate after a period of stalemate, not communicating, not saying anything, not looking, not talking, not doing nothing. Okay? After a period of feeling oppressed, depressed, weighed down, you can maybe get ready to communicate in writing. Looks like you guys want to write something, some text messages, emails, or just communicate. You guys are ready. You guys feel like you've built yourself up for this. Looks like some of you are trying to, looks like some of you are trying to meditate or go into thinking about the right words to say before you say them to impress this Nine of Pentacles, this woman that seems to have it all. Yeah, because you know that she's Yeah, with the High Priestess here, you know she's a spiritual woman. She's moved by the spiritual world. And you're trying to figure out, you're spying and trying to figure out what you can do to, you know, to communicate something to her. But here's the Three of Swords coming up. Why? And then with the Queen of Cups, something is about her heart is broken. She's in a disposition. And she's got some competition. So maybe when you do communicate with her, she's going to say, you know, maybe, you know, it's maybe not about the suitors. Maybe she's got a lot of things going on in her life and it's overwhelming. And she's just in a disposition. She's working it out, but maybe she's just got a lot of stuff on her plate. You know, as usual, if this person is a person that has a great deal of responsibility, I mean, when you talk to them, they may be rehashing things that's going on in their life, and maybe you're realizing that they've got a few battles of their own. And some of you are feeling like it's perfect timing to step in and be a friend or help them or whatever you want to do. I don't know. Maybe some of you feel like you can help them. And again, the family, so maybe something is going on with their family. Something is terribly wrong with their family. Somebody's hurt in their family. And you're probably wondering how their family is. The last time you talked, maybe you knew some information and you're finding out that things maybe still are not right with their family. And, you know, you're realizing that they've been busy trying to manage their life and to put things in perspective and to try to create a more harmonious life when all the odds are against them. So it looks like even though you've been away from this person, they still have been busy with trying to maintain purpose in their own life and create a life that creates some sense of wealth and something they can rely on outside of these issues. I feel like, and again, this family keeps popping up. The family. And here's a death card. So again, it looks like a Scorpio family is dealing with some family issues that is causing a great deal of pain. And it looks like you'll be finding that out when you communicate with them. And maybe some of you want to open your doors to them or something, or figuring out how you can help. And it seems like travel. Maybe some of you want this person to come, you know, you're asking this person to get away from your problems. Come visit me, come see me. So yeah, of course, you want this person either set out on a journey or you want to come see them. You feel like, you know, you're telling them if you want a shoulder to cry on or if you want to talk about it. I feel like you guys are going to be very open and receptive to whatever problems that they're going through. Maybe the person that has been away has had some issues to deal with, but they are working it out with the Ace of Wands here. And at the end, they will be happy. So it seems like some of you Aquariuses are concerned about how your lover is doing that you missed, that has been absent. And they're just maintaining balance. And maybe when you do talk to them, they're going to be able to tell you that things are working out fine. They were going horribly wrong, but now they're working out fine, okay? Let's look at your money, Aquarius. Or maybe this will be you. Maybe you'll be able to communicate, hey, things were not working right in my family, but I'm working them out now, okay? Okay, what's going on with Aquarius money? All universal Aquarius in the universe. What's going on with your money? So it looks like some of you are communicating with family. So maybe the issue is with your family. And you are a Scorpio woman. So, I mean, Scorpio. So it looks like there's a Scorpio in your family that you've been communicating with. What about this communication? Maybe there's financial issues in your family. The Sun, the Empress, and so maybe a son, a mother and son relationship. Maybe you're having some disagreements with your mother, or your mother is going through some sort of court or financial battles and she's having to move. Okay, so your mother could be having to move if this is a male Aquarius, and she could be asking for some money so that she doesn't have to move, and you're trying to help her, and it seems like there's a great deal of responsibility on your back, and you're having to give her money. You're having to take the initiative to make her happy so that you don't see your mom in a disposition. Yes, you want to try to maintain balance. So good. Some of you will be helping out your parents with this full moon in Cancer. It looked on the 28th of June. Saturn will be rearing its head, and basically that represents, you know, Saturn is like a parent. It represents, you know, stability. It represents, you know, a little fear and anxiety. You know, if you're a kid and you haven't done what you're supposed to do, and it creates fear and anxiety if your parents find out. All of these feelings, all of, you know, success, you know, just a lot of different feelings will be felt for this full moon next week. And I feel like there could be parent and child relationship, or parent child adult relationships that will be surfacing. Maybe some people will be helping their parents, or maybe some of the parents will be helping their children, because of the universe is moving in that direction. There are some doors opening and closing, and so some people will be moving, getting into position. I definitely see that on a horizon. Since June 13, there has been a opening, a transformation into the universe, and then by July 12th or the 13th, you are supposed to, everyone is supposed to already be in position. So right now, there's probably quite a few people moving, downsizing, upgrading, whatever it is, and people asking for help, because right now, you know, closed mouths don't get fed. So I feel like if people have been silent, they're going to come out of that silent mode and start communicating, because they need help, okay? And I feel like the King of Wands felt defeated. So some people may be coming to you asking you for help this past June, or the coming week, and you feel like you can't, you know, you're not able to help everybody. You know, maybe you feel like your money isn't enough to do for you and other people. Some of you feel horrible that you're not able to, you know, help, you know, your friends or your family. And it's taken a lot of strength to come up with the money, and you just feel oppressed, like it's not good enough. So some of you could even be looking for a job at this time. So if that's the case, I would advise you to advance and look for another job that will be suitable to help you be in a better position than you are, so that if your loved ones are asking for help, some sort of savior, that maybe you could be capable of rescuing them in the future if you are in a better position later on. Okay, so thank you so much, Aquarius. I hope I've answered all your questions. I hope I'm just not rambling. I hope I actually covered some information that you know, that you've been going through, and that you wanted to reflect and gain some perspective on. Okay, so I really wish you the best, and good luck. Did I say Sagittarius? Sagittarius. I know there's an Aquarius that is affiliated with a Sagittarius. So I feel like there's some close ties with that person. They are in your reading like night and day. They're just there. Very interesting. But Aquarius, thank you so much for joining me once again. Peace and love.